Okay, for this writing video, we're going to be talking about the first of our language standards that we're going to be focusing on in writing. So, for writing in fourth grade, there are about 12 total language standards that we focus on when we're doing our writing. But we only pick two of the standards, one from the list of language standard 1 and one from the list of language standard 2. So the language standard 1 standard that we're going to focus on is correctly using frequently confused words. So in other words, when you're doing your writing, this is one of the things you want to be really aware of, and this is one of the things that your teachers are going to be looking for when we grade your papers. In addition to obviously the content and what you wrote about and did you stick to the topic, the language standard we're going to focus on is using these frequently confused words. So today you're going to do some practice with them, but I wanted to introduce them to you first. So for the more commonly confused words, they are homophones. In other words, they are words that sound alike, but they are spelled differently, have different meanings. So the first one we're going to focus on is two, and two. So as you can see here, depending on the spelling, they have different meanings. So this one here is TO, and this means toward something. In other words, if I was going to use in the sentence, I would say, I am going to the store, or I am going to see my friend. So the word to there means like you're going toward something, to the store, toward the store. All right. The second to means also, and you're going to see that usually at the end of a sentence. So I am going to the store too, or I like cupcakes too. Right? You could substitute the word to with also, and it makes sense. The third version of to is, of course, the number 2. That's kind of the easiest one to distinguish from the others when you're doing your writing. All right, next group of words we're going to focus on is there, and there. So again, depending how you spell it, it has a different meaning. So the first there means a place. So if you said, I am going there tomorrow, then that means that there refers to a place. All right. The second one, THEIR, it's a possessive word. It means it belongs to. So if you said, that is their house, or those are their toys. So that spelling means it belongs to them. And then the third one is a contraction. It's a combination of they and are. So they're, like they're going to the store. In other words, they are going to the store. All right. On to the third group of words. It's by, and by. These are, it's just a matter of knowing the correct spelling, because these all have very different meanings. So the first by is identifying who is doing something. For instance, you could say that story was written by Mr. Simon. All right, so I'm identifying who wrote the story. Or let's see, the cake was baked by Mrs. Baker. That actually makes sense, right? Mrs. Baker baking a cake. And so that's the first by. The second by means you're purchasing something, like at a store, right? I want to buy that video game. So that's BUY. And then the third by is, right, is actually it's skipping a round. And what I mean by that is you hear the word by a lot in sports. So like if you have the best record in the league, you can skip the first round of the playoffs, and that means you have a bye. All right. So that's what that means. And then we go on to the last group of frequently confused words, and it would be your and your. Again, so the difference here is the first one, the Y-O-U-R, means it belongs to you. Like, this is your game. This is your house. This is your friend. All right. And then the second one, just like they are, the second one is also a contraction. Your, spelled with the apostrophe R-E, means you are. Like, you are a good person. You are a hard worker. All right. So those are the frequently confused words you're going to be practicing today. So what you're going to do is, when you go into the writing Google Classroom, right, all the assignments are I always list them by week. So this week is the 8th through the 11th. So you're going to go in the 4th grade assignments, and I know there's 2 here, but there won't be when you look at it. So again, you're looking at the frequently confused words assignment. You're going to click on that, and it's going to open up, look like that. So what you're going to do is, you're already watching the video, hopefully you did this in order. And when you click on the TPT digital activity here, it's going to open up and it'll look like this. Okay, and then see up here at the top, oh my goodness, sorry. Up at the top here, it says 1 of 8. So to go to the next slide, you just click on the next button right there. That's how you get to each of the next slides. So it'll start like that, and then it will give you, so you don't have to memorize this video, it'll give you the meanings of each of the type of words. So like this one is the 222, this one's the there. They are in the slide, so you can go back a slide or two and look at the example to help you answer the questions. All right, and then after each example, you will have the questions, these task cards, where you have to fill in the blank with the correct version of the word. So like here, your hat is over there next to the couch. You have to, I would love it if you could type the word in. If you want to just put the letter, that's fine too. But you go ahead, and this is a text, these are text boxes, so you can type right in there and put the correct answer in. And so that's what you're going to do for those 4 groups of words. You're going to have a set of cards for there, a set of cards for bye, a set of cards for 2, and 2, and a set of cards for you and your. All right, so that's what you're going to be working on today for